Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Well, for the Milwaukee Bucks, it had been an 18-year dry spell. They hadn't won a playoff series since 2001, the longest such drought in the league. But with superstar Giannis Antetokounmpo leading the way, the times are indeed changing in Brew City. Kevin?
They are fun to watch. Thank you, David. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Milwaukee. On Monday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Boston Celtics.
And that one against the Raptors. It's the second game of a back-to-back, and you know they're going to be feeling the effects of it. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes a toll.
So here's Miami's starting group. Filling out the wings, it's Waiters and Butler. Mirotic is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Dragic in at the 1 spot. And for the Bucks, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Matthews and Middleton, the 2 wings. And it's Bledsoe in at the point. Now Dragic. You know, Steve, for teams that are already struggling big time, it's a sign that the ship is going to be difficult to turn the other way and get back on track.
I think, Kevin, body language and obviously what they're saying in the media. There are some teams, you watch them, guys hit a three-point shot, they come to the bench. No one's up clapping, no one's communicating with each other. Those are the teams I think is very hard to turn around.
Matthews against Waiters. Another shot. Count the basket. Now here's Dragic. Outside Butler. Dragic against Middleton. No good from Dragic. The Bucks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Lopez finds Bledsoe. Mirotic against Matthews. Back to Bledsoe. And another basket for Milwaukee. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Not a fast start here for the Heat. 6-point game. Dragic the pass to Butler. That shot off. Great D that time for Middleton. Inside. And it's blocked by Mirotic. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. Off the inbound pass, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Butler feeling it out a bit. Lopez with the block.
And it's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter to end the run.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game. Yeah, really like the defensive focus and intensity at the start. And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
Well, the evolution of Brook Lopez continues as he is now a premier stretch 5. His three-point shot continues to get better and now a huge part of his arsenal. Looking at some numbers for Wesley Matthews, how he did last season. Last season, put up about 12 points per game, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
He understands his role. He accepts it. He's one of those guys who doesn't need the ball to be effective.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. For the finish, and it's Matthews with the jam.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
Here is Bledsoe. Pass to Matthews. On the wing, Giannis. It's deflected. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. They could use a bucket. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. Bucks leading by 12. Antetokounmpo looking it over. 6 feet out. Jump shot is good that time. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early. Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
Lopez finds Middleton. Here's Bledsoe. Rebound by the Heat.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Mirotic against Giannis. And it's blocked by Mirotic. And they're able to recover. Good.
Can't let Lopez get comfortable down low. The second he does, there's no stopping.
Now a timeout called by Miami. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Milwaukee team.
And here we go. The first in what will be a 3-game season series between the two teams.
Both teams will be fighting hard in all these games. They can't split this series.
Yeah, and checking out the numbers for Antetokounmpo. Great showing for him last season. 3rd in scoring, 6th in rebounding. And he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And you only average top 3 in points if you have a particular mindset that you are the guy. Now here's Dragic. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Butler, just 5 on the clock. Matthews with the steal. And now Matthews pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
The Heat trail by 18. Raiders on the wing. He's covered by Matthews. Dragic looking it over. There's the pass to Adebayo. 5 on the clock, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist.
And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Frustrating beginning for them, but we have a long way to go. Now they just need to string together some buckets.
Now here's Waiters, following the 3-point attempt by Eric Bledsoe. Waiters against Matthews from 13. The shot that time not on target. And Milwaukee the other way now. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. Floats it up for Giannis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Dragic kicks to Butler. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And you look at Jimmy Butler. That was about 6'8", about 230 pounds. Great size on the wing.
And he keeps himself in tip-top shape. His strength, one thing I'm not sure the casual fan even recognizes.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
Well, they say players are made in the summertime, and that's Jimmy Butler's favorite time of year. He calls it grimy season, gets out in the country, and puts in that work.
He doesn't get the second one. And Greg, those summertime workouts for Butler, they are something.
I mean, they sure are. He calls them bandanas and buckets. Grows his hair out, 2-a-days, hot yoga, intentionally isolated from the hustle and bustle of the big city. It gives him an excuse to really just lock in.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down. And here's Dragic. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. He dishes it to Butler. Lopez with the block, but they'll get another chance. Clock is at 3. Here's Dragic. Again, the miss by the Heat. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Nikola Mirotic. And since coming to the Bucks, Eric Bledsoe hasn't been asked to do nearly as much as he has in the past.
And for Bledsoe, that is a good thing, as he is best as a complementary player. Not scoring as much, but his decision-making and shot selection have vastly improved.
That's good from Bledsoe. Well, when the game is decided and the clock is running out, the winning team shouldn't try to score. But we're seeing more of that these days. I'm not sure why. Kind of an unwritten rule. What do you think about that, Steve?
Yeah, Kevin, it used to be. And I watch a lot of these players come in. The game is decided. You know, they're up 10 or down 10, and they're still out here dunking, shooting. Back in my day, Kevin, you get that little ugly look from the team. And then the next game, you usually come up with a hard foul against you just to send a message.
Now here's Waiters. He had 15 points last outing. Bledsoe against Dragic. Down low, Leonard. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Sharing is caring. Goran Dragic can get a shot almost anytime he wants, but finds a better one for his teammate.
Miami shooting their third free throw shot of the game. Robin Lopez is checked in for Chris Middleton.
One shot.
And ever since the Big Three era ended, Miami has sort of defined middle of the pack.
Yeah, for the last 5 seasons, they haven't won more than 48 games or lost fewer than 37. This is what happens when you rarely select in the top 10 of the draft. You become reliant on free agents, and that's a tricky, sometimes heartbreaking approach.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Korver's checked in. Here's Dragic. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. A baseline J. That one wide left.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Kicks to Korver. Three-pointer. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And that's Kyle's bread and butter. He's a big-time outside threat.
Waiters with the ball. And it's denied. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ilyasova. Outside Dragic. Over Ilyasova.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Well, Ersan Ilyasova, a bit of a journeyman in the NBA, Greg, the last handful of seasons.
Good motor on the glass, and he can chip in for a 20-point game every so often.
The Bucks shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. He's off on the first. And Greg, after this season, Antetokounmpo will be eligible to sign a Supermax extension. The Bucks want him to stay happy.
The loss of Malcolm Brogdon last summer definitely stung. Trying to control costs, but you don't want to take a step back with Giannis's decision looming.
And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both.
In Miami last year, they had a shooting problem. Bottom third in the league in field goal percentage, three-point percentage, and free throw percentage. Hard to win that way in today's league.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Now Hill. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. That's tipped, and they get it back. Lopez dishes to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
So a moment now to see the story on Goran Dragic, how he performed last season. Put up about 13 points per, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And I think he can play even better. I mean, sometimes it's tough to get into a rhythm with limited minutes, but he has got to find a way.
That's the thing. You don't get to pick your minutes. You have to make the most of what you get.
Raiders no luck. Steve, when you look at the Heat's roster, what you really see is a lot of toughness, length, and athleticism.
Yes, all of that's great as long as you can also put the ball in the net. Now we know roster construction is a fluid thing. Miami has a talented front office. They leave no stone unturned in trying to build a championship contender. They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
It's blocked. Hill drives in. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Dragic finds Waiters. And they get it. And scoring with the play inside is Leonard. Leonard's got 5 now.
At the end of the day, when the ball goes up, there's no substitute for effort.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
And how about the initiative there from Antetokounmpo? Excellent at seeing lanes to the basket and then just taking advantage.
Raiders against Korver. Raiders no luck.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Waiters. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Winslow's shot is off. Milwaukee is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Lopez outside. Floats it up for Giannis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Great look there from Robin Lopez. Rare to see a big man with that kind of playmaking ability.
Dragic kicks to Waiters. Misses the 3.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Third is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
No good on the free throw. Milwaukee making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. James Johnson's checked in for the Heat. And he's good on the second. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the first. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Passes it to Dragic. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow.
About time he got one to fall there. Before that, 6 straight misses to start this one.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
And he knocks down the first one. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for the Heat. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Now here's Dragic. 12 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Fires for 3. No good that time. And here's Hill for 3, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Milwaukee in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And pronouncing Giannis Antetokounmpo's name correctly has been a challenge for many, something he discussed before today's game.
The worst I've ever heard was my rookie year. A guy called me Antetokounmpo, and Kunupi in Greek means mosquitoes. So he basically said anti-mosquito.
And the mosquito, definitely not a good comparison for Giannis.
Yeah, more like a condor. But that last name certainly has a lot of people looking for nicknames.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
On the court for the Heat, Butler and Johnson the forwards. Dragic and Waiters, they're the backcourt. And it's Olynyk in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Very shifty. Waiters able to create space off the dribble. Sends it home.
Butler against Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Bucks. It'll be the Cleveland Cavaliers coming into town. Then on Wednesday, they'll tip off a road trip in Boston where they'll take on the Celtics. For Milwaukee, they have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there. That's good from Lopez. Now, Smitty, if you were playing today, who would you least like to see coming at you on a fast break?
I think in his prime, it would be LeBron James. Russell Westbrook is another guy I'd be kind of afraid of. I know it'd be a collision, but I say right now, it has to be Giannis because of the force and his jumping ability and the way he just glides to the rim.
Yeah, it'd be a nightmare. You're right. It's blocked.
And another miss. Woo, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right. quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. With the teardrop, and the rebound goes to Lopez. Lopez has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Steps back and shoots. Kicks it out to Giannis. Pass to Ilyasova. Launches a 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Aside from the rim runners in this league, most bigs are now asked to help stretch the floor.
The Heat have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to Butler. Lets it go from 11, and he overshot that one, missing. The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And Giannis throws it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Now here's Dragic. 9 points last game. Raiders no luck. The Bucks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Hill has the open look. Milwaukee the rebound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Bucks have made 5 of 10 free throw attempts, a lot of misses. And the first one drops.
And, you know, the improvement we've seen over the last few seasons with Giannis is incredible. I mean, he just keeps adding to an already superstar-level game.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Brook Lopez is checked in for Lopez. Chris Middleton comes in for Ilyasova. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Hill. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. And, you know, Greg, this last season, Giannis improving on his rebounding and his passing.
Career highs for him in both of those areas. If he ever adds a deep shot, I'm not sure how you guard him at that point.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. Now, we all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters, but he had to adjust his game to a new system under coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, "I guess that's what being an All-Star is, a team player and a complete player. Not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win." Kevin?
First-time All-Star and well-deserved. David, thank you. Near the three-point line, it's Mirotic. They grabbed their own miss.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
The dish to Dragic. Steps back and fires. Excellent D there from Bledsoe.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender. Right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
Now here's Dragic. Chris Middleton unable to get his last shot to go. Dragic finds Mirotic. No good on the triple. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Antetokounmpo.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for Miami. This is to Johnson. The pass to Butler. They get a hand on it. Here's Dragic. And it's sent back by Bledsoe. Outside, Antetokounmpo. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And what a year last season for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He was terrific across, Greg, all stat categories.
And he was rightfully in the MVP conversation. very early on. He's still very young, and I see multiple MVP seasons in his future.
No good on that one. Well, Steve, it's expected that we'll eventually allow 18-year-olds to enter the NBA draft. You're a proud Michigan State alum. Are you concerned players may miss something by choosing to skip the college experience?
You know, Kevin, in this situation, for sure, there are some players that I would say is going to make some mistakes and maybe come out too early and not be ready. But I think we have to allow them to have these decisions and not have these decisions taken away from them. I love college, but there are some guys that are just ready to go play in the NBA, just like other areas of life. When you're ready, you're ready.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Here's a look at the stats for Brook Lopez. Last season's performance for him. He was around 12 points per game last year. Just over 2 blocks and 5 rebounds.
Yeah, he's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
He's not trying to take over necessarily. He's just taking what the defense allows and contributing to the cause.
While there's a break in the action, let's take a look at the players who had the most steals in the league last season. 5th, Jimmy Butler.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
And what James Johnson brought with him coming into this league, physicality. He combines size, strength, athleticism, and a 7'1" wingspan.
He's off on the second. Smitty, the NBA now permitting teams to sell international sponsorships. I mean, the league just continues to grow globally.
They have done a fantastic job. Teams can now enhance their visibility with this deal, and their internet makes this all possible when you get a chance to watch these teams all over the world.
Yeah, that's a good point. On the wing, Winslow. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Shot clock at 5, and it's sent back by Bledsoe. Outside Matthews. To the middle. It's stolen by Adebayo. He kicks it to Winslow. Back to Adebayo. Bledsoe with the defensive effort. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
Beasting on defense. First he closes out hard on the shooter, then he attacks the glass. Filthy.
Johnson, the pass to Winslow. Back to Johnson. Shoots over Matthews. Milwaukee with the rebound. Middleton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
Anytime you get an opportunity to show off a little bit, you have to take it.
Now here's Winslow. He's coming off a 16-point game against Memphis. Bledsoe looking around. To the paint. Here's Middleton. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And last year, Chris Middleton, not quite as dead-eye as he has been in the past. Still a solid shooter from all ranges.
Kyle Korver. He's checked in for Antetokounmpo. And Miami also making a switch. Leonard, he's checked in for Johnson.
One shot.
And that one falls for Middleton. And for Middleton, Greg, you don't need all the volume out there from him. You just need the efficiency.
And Middleton has always been an efficient player. Great to have on a team as a second or third option.
Now, here is Mirotic. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Good on the triple.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. Oh, that's blocked.
Reading that play, Winslow was in perfect position for the swat.
Kept alive. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Butler's got his first 2 points of the night. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That one is off. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Milwaukee. So he can't get either to fall.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
There's Winslow. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Kyle Korver.
And last year, a bit of a pivot for Justice Winslow in terms of his game. Found one of the better ways he could contribute to the team is through his developing playmaking skills.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And for Winslow, he filled in at the point when Dragic was injured last season.
And Winslow looked really comfortable in that playmaking role. We know he struggled with his shooting, but when he can contribute with his passing, it adds another layer to his game.
The Heat making a switch here. Waiters is checked in. Good on the second free throw.
The 10th overall pick back in 2015, Justice Winslow has been fighting injuries, but he still has a chance to be very good.
Now here's Bledsoe. 8 points for him. Here's Lopez. Back to Bledsoe. Clock at 6. The kick out to Matthews. A 3 ball. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Bledsoe's got 3 assists in the game. Winslow finds Mirotic. And here is Butler. 11 points for him in that last game against Memphis.
He was very active on defense, too, recording 3 steals for the game.
Count that one.
A joy to watch Butler with his ball handling. A lot of creativity. He's one of the most gifted players in the game.
Pass to Bledsoe. Here's Lopez. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Waiters. Over to the wing. Mirotic has a wide open look. Offline with his 3. Lopez against Waiters. Now here's Bledsoe. He's guarded closely. Lopez dishes to Ilyasova. Matthews with it. 7 points in the game. Ilyasova can't hit. Butler on the wing. Guarded by Korver from the line. And it's Butler missing. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Matthews passes to Bledsoe. And he uses the glass on the layup. Bledsoe's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
54 seconds left in the second quarter. Can't hit from in close. Waiters with the ball. Now guarded by Bledsoe. Bledsoe against Waiters. Not going to go that time. Bledsoe with the defensive effort.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
Now Ilyasova. Kicks it to Bledsoe. From deep three-point range. Bledsoe can't get that one to drop. Mirotic finds Winslow. Three-pointer, Butler. That one's not going to go. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Bucks ahead, just dominating this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Mike Budenholzer. Your defense has been very good. Why has that happened?
Well, I think our guys are committed on that end. Everybody's active. Everybody's covering for each other. And we know how important it is.
Mike, we'll see if it continues in the next quarter. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 29 points, 3 assists, and 1 block. He seems to have carried the momentum from his last game right into tonight. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
They looked like they were playing an easy game of pitch and catch out there. The playmakers and finishers were in sync on every level. The assist disparity, now that was big. Now that's the reason why it's a blowout right now, and they played well.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
Well, one reason they're getting roasted, a.k.a. blown out, poor rebounding. Way too many one-and-done possessions. I don't want to see guys dribble between their legs and shoot. Not enough fundamentals. Hey, box out 101. Maintain position 101. Learn how to play basketball 101. Things like that, Ernie.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Matthews and Middleton, the 2 wings. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Bledsoe in at the 1. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. So far in the game, he's gone 2 for 4 from the free throw line.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Eric Bledsoe. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And you talk about Nikola Mirotic. He won't wow you with his athleticism, Greg, but he's big, he's skilled, and we both know he knows how to play.
Rebounds his position. Offensively, a face-up forward. He can shoot and attack off the bounce. And as you mentioned, great IQ for the game.
And that one's good by Butler.
Explosive athlete, the tenacity of Jimmy Butler, too much to contend with.
Giannis left side. Back to Bledsoe. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Dragic kicks to Butler. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
2 shots.
And the shooting guard,
Foul.
Wesley Matthews, a terrific defender who has no hesitation, Greg, in taking that long 3.
A pretty good combination. Weathered an Achilles tear back in 2015, but has remained a steady rotation player.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Giannis. No good on the second free throw. And Miami shooting a dismal 20% for the game. Here's Waiters, and it's blocked. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jimmy Butler.
2 shots. Foul. 2. Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And the second free throw, good. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Dragic, the pass to Butler. Back to Dragic. Raiders on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Heat.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
And Matthews kicks to Lopez. It's tipped. They get it back. Outside for Bledsoe. Back to Middleton. Here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Now here's Butler. 6 points for him.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove. Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Now here's Dragic. An even 3-on-3 break. Giannis is doubled. Middleton on the wing. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 16 points for Eric Bledsoe.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Now here's Dragic. Trying to get open is Adebayo. Dragic gets the bucket. Dragic has got 8.
Absorbing the contact, finishing the play. Dragic has that great body control.
Giannis against Mirotic and Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Not great shooting at the line so far in this one, just 5 of 10.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. A different look for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Wesley Matthews. And George Hills subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Then for the Heat, Olynyk, he's checked in for Mirotic. And it's Johnson in for Dion Waiters. That's off as well, so he misses both. And Bam Adebayo. He just plays with so much energy when he's on the floor.
Boy, he is ferocious on both ends of the floor. Great energy player who can finish in the paint with the best of them. Very quick on his feet and can cover a lot of ground for a player his size. Guys, they're just getting outworked. I mean, plain and simple. It's got to be more of a collective effort to secure that backboard.
Dragic dishes to Butler. Pulls up. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Here's Butler after the basket by Milwaukee. And here's Dragic. 8 points for him. Back to Adebayo. Lopez with the block.
And that is the length of Robin Lopez on display.
Offensive rebound. Shot's good by Middleton. Middleton's got his second bucket of the night.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
He's trying to help his team shut the door. They don't want to allow any comebacks.
And taking a look now at the stats for Johnson, how he did last season. He was around 7 points per, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Nothing about his numbers really jump out at you, but he'll come up with a timely play or two every game.
He understands his role. He accepts it. He's one of those guys who doesn't need the ball to be effective.
And he can't get the first one.
What I like about Jimmy Butler, he excels on both ends of the floor.
The Heat making a switch here. Winslow's checked in. And he sinks the second. Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 16-5 run. Giannis against Johnson. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Lopez. DiVincenzo passes to Lopez, but they get it back. Tries again. Clock at 4. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. DiVincenzo's got 4 this quarter.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Here's Winslow, and the call will be against George Hill. That is his first foul of the game. Dragic with it. 8 points for him. Rejected by Giannis. There's the lob into Antetokounmpo.
And great hustle to turn that block shot into a fast break opportunity. Big time play on both ends.
Now Dragic. And it's sent back by Hill.
Hill can catch you unaware with his reach. Terrific defensive play.
There's the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Now here's Dragic. Winslow finds Butler. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. DiVincenzo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Hill. Lopez outside. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Miami no good on that time either. Giannis kicks to Hill. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Dragic left side. To the inside. To end the drought. And Olynyk gets it to go on the assist by Dragic. Dragic has got 4 assists now tonight. Inside. Here's DiVincenzo. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
That's the way Jimmy Butler takes it to the hole. Quickness, but with a lot of strength.
Pass to Lopez. Hill looking around. A floater. And it's Dragic with the rebound. Dragic has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Frozen. Guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively. And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Ilyasova, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. The Heat also with a sub. Leonard's checked in. Ilyasova passes to DiVincenzo. And Butler sends it back.
On the prowl, Butler with the block shot.
Here's Olynyk. Lopez with the block. Here's DiVincenzo. Butler against Giannis. To the left wing. Near the three-point line, it's Dragic. A second chance effort. And scoring with the play inside is Leonard. Leonard's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. To the left side wing. Here's DiVincenzo. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
Here's Giannis. It's blocked. Now here's Butler. Not a lot of room. Got that bucket in no time at all. Butler's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Hill drives in. The shot, no good. And Miami the other way now. Olynyk has the open look. DiVincenzo with the rebound. DiVincenzo's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. A different look for Milwaukee. Korver comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Miami also making a switch. Nunn's checked in.
Let's go.
1:06 left to play in the third. And Ilyasova kicks to Bledsoe. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Tonight, he's gone 3 of 6 from the line.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw, and the Bucks with some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Lopez, and it's Matthews in for George Hill. The Heat also with a sub. Dion Waiters checked in for Jimmy Butler. He hits the second from the line. 58 seconds left in the third. Here's Nunn. It's stolen by Korver. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And Matthews gets it to go in on the assist by Korver. 9 points for Wesley Matthews. Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Leonard. Korver against Waiters. Nunn passes to Waiters. 6 on the shot clock, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And mistakes, guys, this quarter have translated to 9 points at the other end.
Mirotic is checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Now here's Bledsoe. He's guarded closely. Unloads from 13 and misses it off the right side of the rim. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. After a fantastic quarter, he's sitting on a double-double, and there's nowhere to go but up for him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Very unselfish. If you appreciate teamwork, this is the kind of play that will get you up out of your seat.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Miami, they've got Myers Leonard. Haslam's out there with Jones, and it's Nunn in at the point guard. Wilson with the block. Now here's Corver. Ripped away. Here's Nunn. And it's sent back by Bledsoe. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Bledsoe. Puts it up off the inbound, and he recovers it. Jones, no one around him. Bangs home the trifecta. Jones has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Bledsoe outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Udonis Haslem. Steve, we're seeing players now wearing the, I don't know what you call them, karate headbands. Maybe you'd call them tennis style. I don't know. What do you think of it?
You know, the old headbands, whether guys have made them larger, small, I'm okay with that. But this new style, flat out, Kevin, I just don't like the look. I'm old school. I don't like it.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. To the middle. And Leonard gets it to go.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Here's Bledsoe. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Bledsoe. We always see these sponsorship patches on these uniforms now, Steve. This is the 3rd and final year of the test run. I think it's here to stay. What do you think?
I do too. I think the numbers have also coincided that it's here to stay. I think also the revenue. I think people love it, and I think the sponsorship helps.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. For Miami, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Nunn, guarded by Corver, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Jones, the pass to Nunn. Just 5 to shoot. Over Ilyasova. Nunn can't get it to fall. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting from the field. 44%, not bad. Leonard with the steal. Jones with it. Now defended by Corver. Nunn passes to Hero. He dishes it to Haslem. Now the pass to Nunn. An easy 2 points on the layup. Nunn's got his first basket of the night. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for the Bucks. And Jones sends it back. Well, we were just talking about this, Steve, as the game of basketball always evolves. You look at the WNBA now. The quality of play there is terrific.
The talent level in the WNBA is at an all-time high. I love watching and gaining some tricks on how they play the game. And also, Kevin, athletically, there's a lot of young ladies being able to dunk the basketball now.
Absolutely amazing. You're right, Steve. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Haslam can't get it to go.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender, right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
Passes to Hero. Pass to Nunn. Shot clock at 6. There's the triple. Milwaukee with the rebound.
I don't know how many shots he's missed this quarter, but they're going to have to find offense from someone else.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Here's Bledsoe following the 3 by Miami that went in, and the layup's good off the glass. Bledsoe's got 11 in the second half.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Well, a lot of progress being made from a technical standpoint. You can't escape it, Steve. Shoes now that can tighten themselves without laces, changing colors. Have you gotten yourself a pair yet?
Well, Kevin, I haven't, but I've bought a lot of pair for my kids. I do like these type of shoes where there are no shoelaces. I'm a little lazy right now, Kevin, but I love the technology that are going into shoes right now.
Here's Hero. Jones, the pass to Hero. Shoots over Brown. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And it's blocked. Korver against Leonard. Pass to Hero. Back to Leonard. Lets it go from 11. Wilson grabs the board. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting for the game at 42%. Down low, Ilyasova. And that one is off. Excellent D that time from Jones. And there's the pass to Hero. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Bledsoe's got the ball. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
A different look for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Ilyasova. Pat Connaughton comes in for Brown. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Eric Bledsoe. James Johnson's checked in for the Heat. And that one misses. Steve, you know, there is some hostility we're finding between the media, some teams and players, boycotting of certain journalists. Coach Steve Kerr said it's a dangerous situation. What's your view?
You know, I think it is from a standpoint from a players and organizations with the media, but I think also the media, somebody's going to have to police those guys as well. We got to have it where we're both on the same team. You might not agree, but you got to be on the same team.
I agree. First one falls for him. That one misses. Here's DiVincenzo. Passes it to Connaughton. Right side, Wilson. Outside, Korver. And the Bucks miss again. Miami's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Hero. It's tipped. Lopez passes to DiVincenzo. Tries a three. Here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
You love the way Robin Lopez just goes after those missed shots. That's where he can do damage.
Here's none. Hero passes to Johnson. Steve, the G League is now offering select contracts worth $125,000. They want to attract prospects straight out of high school. What do you think of that?
You know, I like it, Kevin, and I think I'd love to see that number go up and up, and I like the opportunity for some of those guys to be able to go straight out of high school. It's good for some, it's bad for others, but I think you have to give those guys that opportunity.
And that one falls for Johnson. And he makes the first but misses the second. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. And it's the Heat with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's good from Hero. You know, Steve, the business part of the NBA, very strong. But Commissioner Silver doesn't want to be complacent either.
No, he doesn't. He's always been forward-thinking. They're doing a good job of being proactive and doing a good job of just throwing out ideas. And what I love the most, Kevin, working with the Players Association.
I'm with you. And he can't hit the second. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 41% for the game. Wilson the pass to DiVincenzo. And it's Haslam with the rebound.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Wilson up top. He's guarded by Haslam. It's blocked, and he's able to get it back. Here's Hero. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
The experience of James Johnson, recognizing the opportunity. Attack, draw the contact.
Two.
That free throw, no good. Smitty, for players, social media can build their brands and they can engage their fans, but there are some downsides.
Yes, it is, Kevin. I mean, it's a fantastic tool, like you said, for endorsement and bringing those fans into your home or into your life. But the downside, people can see some things that they don't want to see, and also you can regret posting a lot of things.
I think, yeah, sometimes people do regret hitting that send button. So, yeah, they got to be careful. You're right. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Hero passes to Nunn. Pass to Hero. Lopez with the block. They recover it. Here's Nunn. And here is Lopez. Here's the three. Offensive rebound. Up and in on the layup.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Miami's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Nunn passes to Hero. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. And the Bucks making a change here. Brown's checked in. Johnson wide open. He fires. And the 3-ball is good. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Here's Connaughton. Brown wide open. He fires. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Outside, Jones. The pass to Johnson. DiVincenzo with the rebound. DiVincenzo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. A lot of people think, Steve, there are 3 factors necessary to achieving organizational success. Ownership, and ownership. What do you think?
I guess it's ownership. I think it also comes down to trust. Trust in anything gets you a chance to be successful.
And, Steve, you know, it's just about establishing that culture, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I think you got to have identity, a culture that everybody wants to be a part of.
Lopez, no good on the free throw.
And for a center, Robin Lopez is definitely one of the better free throw shooters in the league.
Here's Hero. Back to Johnson. From 11 feet away. And another basket for Miami. The Bucks shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. DiVincenzo passes to Wilson. Here's DiVincenzo. Passes it to Lopez. 5 to shoot. Second chance shot. Johnson with the block.
Sneaky shot blocker. James Johnson is not the biggest guy, but he has the reach to do it.
Pass to Haslam. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Smitty, with players like Curry and Lillard taking such high difficulty shots from deep, deep range. I mean, these are just amazing. Some have said that it's hurting the game and that kids will try to emulate it. What do you think about that?
You know, Kevin, I think it is to some point, and to this point where so many kids now at a younger age are shooting the 3-ball from so deep. I would love for a lot of these guys to be able to show the work they put in, and then those kids try to emulate that.
Leonard, he's checked in for Miami. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. 1:39 left to play in the final quarter. And it's blocked. It's Jones on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Smitty, you talk about players who can just be vicious to the rim. Wow. Derek Jones is on that list.
Yes, he can dunk the ball with so much force. You feel the building shake. So scary when he's coming down the paint to catch a pass because of his insane leaping ability.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
No good on that one. Well, Smitty, the league's unveiled a new way for fans to watch. 99 cents. You get a 10-minute viewing pass for every out-of-market game. That's something.
I love it, Kevin, because I think a lot of times with social media, people are start talking about a game, and you can jump right in and get a chance to catch the most important part of the game.
And making it so affordable.
Yes, indeed. 99 cents. That sounds good to me.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Milwaukee.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved, really enjoyable to watch.
That's good from Hero. Here's DiVincenzo. On the wing, Brown. Floats one. Here's Lopez. And it's blocked. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Leonard, the pass to Nunn. Looking to get back on track here. Lopez with the block. Connaughton kicks to Lopez. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Eric Bledsoe. Eric, a strong performance tonight. What's been the difference?
We're getting out of transition, trying to get defense to stop. And everybody's just playing their game.
And it showed tonight, Eric. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.